The second method in the chapter skewness is Bowley's method. Now over here, he has given, this professor has given skewness based on quartiles. The formula, ध्यान देना please. Skewness is equal to, denoted by symbol SK, is equal to Q3 minus M minus M minus Q1, which is equal to what? Q3. ये minus M will become minus 2M, and minus minus will become plus. You have to remember both the formulas, first and second. Next, this is skewness. We also want to find coefficient of skewness, denoted by symbol J. Now J is equal to, Q3 minus M minus M minus Q1 upon Q3 minus M plus M minus Q1, which is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M upon, यहाँ पे ये M cancel, upon Q3 minus Q1. Both the formulas, very important. Generally we will use the second formula, but in certain short sums we may have to use the first formula. Exercise 5.2, question number 1. From the following frequency distribution of different youngsters exercising in a gymnasium, find the coefficient of skewness by Bowley's method and state the type of skewness. So we just don't have to find the skewness, coefficient of skewness, we also have to state what type of skewness is this, positive hai ya negative hai. Now age is given and number of youngsters are given. What type of data is this? It's a discrete data, but over here you can see 25, then 17, then 20, then 18, then 26. So what's the first step? We have to arrange it in ascending order. Please don't forget this. अगर तुमने XI लिखा, FI लिखा, CFI लिख दिया directly, so your answer will go wrong, because here we have to first arrange the data in ascending order. Okay. Let's write age, XI. Arrange this in ascending order. FI, number of youngster. Minimum is 17. 17 के सामने frequency is 4. 18, 11. We don't have 19. Then we have 20, 19, 22, 9, 23, 8, 25, 22, 26, 7, 28, 3. That's it. Let's find out frequency. So cumulative frequency 4 and 11, 15, 15 and 19, 34, 34 and 9 is 43, 51, 73, 80 and 83. Let's check out. N is equal to 83. Now we have to use Bowley's method. So first we find out Q1, value of N plus 1 by fourth observation is equal to value of 83 plus 1, 84 divided by 4, 21st observation. 21st observation कहाँ पे आएगा यहाँ पे? In 34. So Q1 is equal to 20. Q2 or medium is equal to value of n plus 1 by 2th observation, which is equal to value of 42nd observation. 40 seconds, so 22 Q2 is equal to 22 and Q3 is equal to value of 3n plus 1 divided by 4 observation is equal to value of 63rd observation. 63rd यहाँ पे आएगा, so 25. Coefficient of skewness J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2m upon Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 25 plus 20 minus 2m. 22 into 2 is 44 upon Q3 25 minus 20. So 45 minus 44 upon 5. Positive 0.2. Positive skewness. Therefore, skewness is positive. Exercise 5.2, question 2. The frequency distribution of paid up share capital out of the issued share capital for 31 manufacturing companies is as follows. Find skewness and its coefficient by Bowley's method and state the type of skewness. Now it's a typical sum, because here you have paid up share capital which is less than 100, less than 300, less than 500, less than 700. What type of frequency distribution? Less than type. Now cumulative frequency, so we always want less than type, but we have to find the normal frequency also. So first what we will do is we'll make the normal classes, then we'll have the normal frequency, and then we'll have the cumulative frequency. Okay, let's do it. Likho paid up share capital, which are our class, less than 100, less than 300. So 100 to 300, 300 to 500, 500 to 700, 700 to 900, 900 to 1100, 1100 to 1300. Okay, number of companies. First we find the frequencies. Fi. Now less than 100 is 0, less than 300 is 6. So 100 to 300 is 6. Then 16 minus 6, 10, 19 minus 16, 3, 23 minus 19, 4, 27 minus 23, 4, and 31 minus 27 is also 4. Do the total and check. 31 and should be equal to 31. Then cumulative frequency CFI 6, 16, 19, 23, 27, 31. First we find out Q1 class. Class containing n by 4th observation, which is equal to class containing 31 by 4, 7.75th observation, which is equal to 300 to 500. What type? Exclusive. So Q1 is equal to L plus N by 4 minus CF upon F into C. Lower limit 300 plus N by 4 is 7.75 minus CFI. CF is cumulative frequency of the class preceding, which is 6 upon frequency 10 into class length is 200 is equal to 300 plus 1.75 into 200 upon 10. $35 is equal to 335. Therefore, Q1 is equal to 335. Median class is equal to class containing N by 2th observation is equal to class containing 15.5th observation. 15.5th. Again same 300 to 500. Exclusive, so no problem. M is equal to L plus N by 2 minus CF upon F into C is equal to 300 plus 15.5 minus 6 upon 10 into 200. 300 plus 9.5 into 200 by 10, which is equal to 300 plus 190 is equal to 490. Therefore, M is equal to 490. Q3 class is equal to class containing 3n plus 3n by 4th observation is equal to class containing 23.25th observation, 900 to 1100 exclusive, because it's 23.25, so we take the next class. Here we don't have the exact values कि ये जो 4 observation है वो कौन से है, okay, because here we take a range 700 to 900 is 4. That's why we go to this class 900 to 1100, which is Q3 is equal to L plus 3n by 4 minus CF upon F into C. 900 plus 23.25 minus 23 upon frequency class length 200. 25 into 200 by 4. How much? 12.5. So 912.5. Therefore, Q3 is equal to 912.5. Coefficient of skewness J is equal to coefficient of skewness J is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2n upon Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 912.5 plus Q1 is 335 minus 2m, 490 into 2, 980 upon Q3 912.5 minus 335. How much? 577.5, which is equal to 0.46. Therefore, skewness is positive. Important sum. Exercise 5.2 question number 3. Now ध्यान दो, ये जो sum है ना, इसमें ऐसा लिखा है find skewness and coefficient of skewness and state the type of skewness, but here we know कि exercise 5.2 है तो Bowley method ही करना है. But in exam, if a sum comes like this, where you have less than 20 and 120 and above, and it is stated that find skewness and its coefficient, so which method you will use and why? इसमें we cannot use Carl Pearson because we cannot find the mid value, so we cannot find the mean. Is this clear? अगर तुम्हें mean find करना है xi, तो less than 20 का कैसे find कर सकते हो? It is not given 0 to 20. It is given less than 20. So it can be 0, it can be some negative number. And 120 and above. So it can be any number after 120. So here we cannot find the mid value. So we cannot use Carl Pearson. Okay. The distribution of sales of 400 companies during the year is as follows. Find skewness and coefficient from these data and state the type of skewness. Okay. Now, let's write the question. Question 3. Sales 1000 tons, which are our class, less than 20. Number of companies are 30, 70, 125, 100, 40, 20 and 50. We know there are total 400 companies. Cross verify. CFI 30, 100, 225, 325, 365, 385 and 400. First, we find out Q1. Q1 class is equal to class containing n by 4th observation is equal to class containing 100th observation, which is equal to 20 to 40 exclusive. Already exclusive. Q1 is equal to L plus n by 4 minus CF upon F into C is equal to 20 plus 100 minus 30 upon 70 into what is the class length for this? 20. Be careful, here there are unequal class length. So it will not remain same for Q1, Q2, Q3. It depends on the class, which is equal to 20 plus 70 into 20 by 70. Which is equal to 40. Therefore, Q1 is equal to 40. Q2 class of n by 4 into 2th observation. Therefore, Q2 or median class is equal to class of 200th observation, which is equal to 40 to 50, already exclusive. M is equal to L plus n by 2 minus here upon F into C is equal to 40 plus 200 minus 100 upon 125, class length 10. 40 plus 100 into 10 by 125. 40 plus 8, which is equal to 48. Therefore, median is equal to 48, or Q2 is equal to 48. Q3 class is equal to class of 3n by 4th observation is equal to class of 300th observation, which is equal to 50 to 75 exclusive. Therefore Q3 is equal to L plus 3 N by 4 minus CF upon F into C. 300 minus 225 upon 100. Class length is 25. 80, 75 is equal to 50. Q3 is equal to 68.75. Skewness SK is equal to Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M. 68.75 plus Q1, 40 minus 2 into median, which is 96. How much?
12.75.
12.75. Coefficient of skewness J. Q3 plus Q1 minus 2M upon Q3 minus Q1 is equal to 12.75 upon 68.75 minus 40. 12.75 upon 28.75 is equal to 44. Therefore, skewness is positive. Now, here there are these sums, illustration 8 and onwards are comparison sums. So we have to find skewness and then we have to compare and then we have to give a judgment. Illustration 8. The following figures are given to describe the change in market price of shares of a company before and after their general body meeting. Take them into consideration to comment whether the proceedings of the meeting have affected the market price of shares by computing coefficient of skewness. Now various details are given. Number of share transactions 6000, लिख दो N1 5800, N2 mean of price of shares X bar 1 and X bar 2, median of price of shares median 1 and median 2, and standard deviation, so S1 and S2. Now which formula we will use over here? Median is given 3x bar minus m. So let's write the details first. Illustration 8, page 193. Before meeting, after meeting. N1 6000, N2 5800, X bar 1 440, X bar 2 460, median 1 500, median 2 480, standard deviation 160, standard deviation 2 is 52. Therefore, J is equal to 3x bar 1 minus m1 upon standard deviation 1. And over here, J of 2 is equal to 3 x bar 2 minus m2 upon standard deviation of 2. 440 minus 500 upon standard deviation 1 is 60. 460 minus 480, which is equal to 3 into minus 60 upon 60, 3 into minus 20 upon 52, minus 3 minus 1.15. So before meeting and after meeting affect हुआ कि नहीं हुआ है? हुआ है? So we write a note, final answer. The coefficient of skewness has decreased after the general meeting. Illustration 10. From the following measures, obtain the frequency distribution of sales in lakh rupees of potatoes by two merchants in a month. Determine which distribution is more close to symmetry. Now it's a very interesting sum. Let's see the information. Mean, median and standard deviation for both is given. Let's write this and then find coefficient. Illustration 10, page number 195. Merchant A and merchant B. X bar 40, 45. Median 43, median 40. And standard deviation 25, standard deviation 60. Coefficient of skewness 3 x bar minus m upon s. 3 40 minus 43 upon 25. 3 45 minus 40 upon 16. Zero 0.9375, so 0.94. अब ध्यान देना. Now the question is, which one is more closer to symmetry? So किसको कहते हैं वो very close to symmetry? What is symmetry? Zero. Can I say symmetry is no? Symmetry is not zero. Symmetry means skewness is equal to zero. There's a difference. Okay, symmetry means skewness is equal to zero. तो zero से नजदीक कौन है? A और B. A is nearer. Okay, so लिखो. The coefficient of merchant A, coefficient of skewness of merchant A is closer to symmetry. Is closer to symmetry. Now sign don't matter to us. We have to see which one is nearer to zero. Understood this? Okay.